So, like, with Clique, Mutavault, and Conclave, Sprite can counter 2 mana things with some consistency. And, like, Chalice of the Void is seeing play in one of the best decks in the format right now, so if Chalice of the Void for 1 is playable, Spellstutter Sprite's probably playable. Seems fine. So I actually recently played Affinity, and that deck is miserable right now. So the fact that the better decks in the format are all creature-based decks right now means there's just a ton of removal that people are playing, so you just get, like, chewed up and spat out before people have sideboard hate, and then they still have sideboard hate to get you too, so it's just, like, not a pleasant play experience by any means. Speaking of unpleasant play experiences... Hey, Zach with a 20-point share. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. Relationship. Our hand's actually pretty well set up for this matchup, right? I definitely want another Spell Queller, so I'm going to play this Mutavault and pass the turn here. Probably flashing in Snapcaster Mage if they don't give us something worth negating. I just want to change. I just want to change. Want to be. Fulfilled prophecy. Oh, I know, I know. Just gonna keep them out of my hand here. They can't bridge us this turn. Bridge is the primary thing we want to be stopping. This is probably gonna take the Queller off the top of my deck. Oh, yeah. Draw a Negate instead. Sign me up. It has no appeal. Want to be. Walk and talk like a machine. So fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm just passing the turn here. I want to just play the Spell Queller out. Fulfilled prophecy. Oh, oh no, oh no. Sure. Die, 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 die. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. If I had a lot of money to waste, I would play Kiki Court all the time too. I 10 out of 10 enjoy playing the deck. If I had infinite dollars, we would just play Kiki Court on stream and then just concede most of the bad matchups and just, like, play the interesting ones. When I play Serum Visions, draw the Cryptic Command. Huh. That's an interesting decision. Yeah, I think you're correct that I should do that there. I kind of caught up in playing the Spell Queller out, but yeah, I 10 out of 10 should have done that. Because then I could play the... Because they're probably not going to play into the Queller. Yeah. There was a Scapeshift featuring a bunch of Fatal Pushes that did well at the Grand Prix recently. Doesn't seem completely unreasonable. All the boys before. Alright, now we're just going to pass the turn here, because I can Restoration Angel at end step now, if they don't play into the Spell Queller. Look, no numbers! With the $12 donation, play Kiki Court next. That's tempting. That does pay for a league. I'm not allowed to play Kiki Court at the Invitational, though, is the problem. It's not allowed. So now they're going to run the bridge in because they have the Academy runes to get it back, and I get to Spell Queller it. me. Man, both those cards are great. Top. Big Nuki! I'm still here and glad the Magic content is back even for the good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was going to be top with these nerds. 16 months is a long time. Thanks for putting up with me for so long. We have played Just Sky Control. If you check, we literally played both of those decks, actually, yesterday. 2 days ago? At some point. We've played those decks this week. This is, in fact, blue-white Spellstutter Sprites. I am a simple man doing mostly predictable things. I'm just going to let this Thoughtseize happen, I think, because I really don't want this to get Abrupt Decayed. Oh, I guess he can Abrupt Decay it regardless, right? Because, yeah, that doesn't... I think any of this works out for us. We probably just want to jam this Restoration Angel and start beating down. Prototype in session with the new $4.99 subscription. Thank you and welcome. I do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that sent donations so far this evening for the SCG Invitational Fund. I'm going to be streaming every day for the next 9 days, streaming some Magic stuff. Trying to slide that bar all the way across the screen so we can head to the Invitational. Lose a Snapcaster Mage, sure. So the problem with blinking in response to the Abrupt Decay is the way Spell Queller works is the recast. I can keep the Spell Queller alive, but the Ensnaring Bridge is going to resolve. Uber Mikey B with the new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you and welcome. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to draw that. Maybe I'm supposed to wait because I want to draw that, but I also, I feel like I'm supposed to just be pressuring them here. Anti-Evil 2 with the resub train hype. I'm going to choose not to blink this. Nope, don't blink that one. It's going to stay. He's going to stay right there. Yep, I would love a Spell Queller. Shock. Am I supposed to fire up the Mutavault? Probably. When's the first standard stream? Tomorrow night. No! No! Oh, I fucking hate this client. Good lord. Ah. Holy crap. Well, if we lose by 7 points of damage, we'd have won the game. Holy god, Magic Online is unreal how bad the interface is. The fact that your hotkey lets you skip your combat step is ridiculous. I do that. It happens so much. It is unbelievable how often that happens. And, they're getting a bridge here with this Inventor Sphere. So, yeah. So, that's realistically going to cost us the game. Fuck. Holy shit. God, that's frustrating. This client is such dog shit. It's so frustrating. Correct. No longer a family-friendly stream. You know, Lantern, shuffle my deck so I don't get the Snapcaster Mage. So let's put a stop on my upkeep. Spreading Seas. Huh. That's gonna be slightly too late, right? I think I have to just draw this. I mean, but they're gonna get the Ensnaring Bridge back. They have 2 mana with this, so like, doesn't actually matter. Like, I don't have any way to get their shit off the table. I have 2 Cryptic Commands, I guess, but like they're drawing another Lantern here, and they have this. Like, I guess I could hit 2 good ones in a row. Remember that time they'd be at way less life right now? Would they be dead this turn? They'd be taking 9 this turn. So yeah, they should be at 5 right now. Save the draw to try and hit a Cryptic Command. That's actually not unreasonable. Maybe I'm supposed to do that. So I'm just firing it off now. I think we're supposed to save it. I think they're right. It's the little interface design things on Magic Online that make it embarrassing. Like, why am I able to skip my combat stuff like that? Yep. Alright, well, we're gonna need a couple shuffles at Cryptic Command. No, I'm just going to draw this redraw here. I'm going to wait till we have an actual brick on top of our deck. This is another reshuffle. Honestly, I'm probably just supposed to concede at this point and like go to the post-board game. Well, that's actually pretty good. It means they can't play the second Academy runes out. It's also a redraw. Like, redraws are useful. Huh. I'm going to path my Mutavault in response here to leave the Spreading Seas in my deck. Deal. Serum Visions sounds great. At the very least, we can burn a bunch of time off my opponent's clock this game. We're pretty slim to win this game. But, yeah, that's fine. You want to take a Serum Visions. Condemn's worth a shuffle. So is it worth it to use a shuffle to keep a card I want in my deck would be the question. Maybe it's not. It's probably not. Eat049 with the new subscription. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Welcome. Am I snapping Serum Visions here? I have a Collective Brutality coming up? Probably not. I'm probably just supposed to make them void that Serum Visions at this point. Because I want to get, like, Cryptic Command, and then I can Cryptic Command and then have Snapcaster Shenanigans with the Cryptic Command. So opponent should be 7 life lower if we hadn't managed an interface error this game. Yeah, I don't understand the people that stream with music, in addition to it, like, being against the TOS that you agree to. Like, Clique's a good one to have, because it can click something out of our own hand. I don't want either of these, I don't think, so I'm gonna bottom both. Here we get. Flooded Strand's fine, it's gonna be a reshuffle at some point. Oh, I have two Detention Spheres, don't I? Yeah, good call. Inquisition's kind of annoying. Pithing Needle. I think I'm supposed to do this because I think I'm supposed to snap Negate here because it's 10 out of 10 taking my Flooded Strands out of the equation. And I want my Flooded Strands. Nope, they don't care about the Colonnades. They are 10 out of 10 going to take my Flooded Strands away. Maybe that's too aggressive with the Snapcaster. But, like, they only have one rock right now, so, like, these shuffles are pretty valuable, I think. They are going to get to Inquisition this Clique, which kind of sucks. I guess they might just play the Clique, right? Take the Codex Shredder out of their hand. We have 2 Detention Spheres and 2 Cryptic Commands in our deck to get this bridge off the table. We have four cards in 27 that are not completely unreasonable. Just hit another Codex Shredder. Alright, we're gonna have 3 shuffles though, so you know, I got that going for us. There's a Cryptic Command. So they're gonna go ahead and shred here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, Serum Visions is good. Yep, that's fine. Yep. I think now is the time to burn these fetches. I feel like this is our best shot. Especially with the Pithing Needle on top of their deck. This lets me counter the Pithing Needle, so I think that's fine. Spreading Seas is a redraw, which is good for us. We're also just burning their clock here. Sure, you have a Surgical. I think they want that Surgical to take our Cryptic Command out of our deck. I guess I can Sprite it, so I don't really care. 10 out of 10 going to Sprite this Lantern, because it's going to help them control the top of our deck when we do finally find a Detention Sphere. We have 2 Sprites. I know their last card is Surgical Extraction. Path is technically a shuffle, so I'll take it. They're getting kind of aggressive with their things here. They might not know that we have... I'm actually going to just let this happen because it makes them lose 2 life. I think I'd rather have them lose 2 life than us be up a 1/1 in play. We have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so we do have a lethal attack. Alright, let's cut to the sponsors page here while Magic Online does what Magic Online does, and we have to restart it here really quick. Thank you for hanging out here this evening. If you're new, I appreciate you stopping by. If you're a returning user, thanks for coming back. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a TCG player and content producer. We're hanging out playing some Modern this evening. We're trying to get some practice in for the SCG Invitational. Need to find a Standard and Modern deck that I'm enjoying playing. Yeah, we were up on clock. You're not wrong. Hopefully we're still up on clock when we get back here. Woo! Yep, there's the buddy back for the league. Alright, and we're alive again. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you. We had a number of new subscribers tonight and a number of really long resubs, so thank you. I do appreciate that support. Spellstutter can attack through bridge. Kind of, like they're just going to play the surgical out of their thing. Yep, Spreading Seas is a redraw. Oh, Detention Sphere is actually good, right? Or Decay's good. Because it lets them kill the Spell Queller, but I guess I really don't care about that. Please decay my Spell Queller. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're still up on clock. You know, we got that going for us. So they only have 2 rocks here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and crack this and try and find the D-Sphere this turn, I think. I'm just going to take this reshuffle now. Yep, feel free to send me lots of bad standard deck lists on social media. 10 out of 10 would love to see some bad standard deck lists. Definitely gonna need to find some of those to play here soon. Enter combat. Am I allowed to attack? Okay. Take your 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Yep, deal. God, how good would it be if we won this game? It'd just be unreal, right? Oh, I missed this step. I missed it. We've missed 9 points of damage now. Yep. Because I missed it. Just like... Oh, I should have sprayed that. Fuck. Ten out of 10 should have sprayed that. I need to try and hit one of these Detention Spheres now, I think. God, still nothing? Oh, I think I'm just supposed to pass here. No, because they just get to mill me, and then I lose, so I have to go for it now. I might not have enough mana to kill them now this turn because of all the points of damage I've missed. Okay. Alright, yep, now we've lost. We'll make the opponent click through their last 2 things, but we've lost the game. Ended up not mattering that we missed those points of damage. Well, I was up 4 minutes, and now we're up. I don't know why they're still doing stuff. They're just burning their clock. Alright. Disenchant, Stony Silence. Oh, Rune Tailor's actually okay this matchup too, right? Because we could, like, name one of their crappy cards. Probably don't want these. What am I cutting? A lot of these cards actually seem pretty good, right? We do just, like, happen to have a lot of cards for this matchup, right? Rude Halo Name, Codex Shredder, yep. Spreading Sea's the best cut. I probably just cut a land, actually, right? Like, Celestial Colonnade's not fantastic. How do I feel about this? Do I need paths to hit their spell skites? Probably not. I've got Stony Silences. Spreading Seas is a cantrip, which is valuable, and it is reasonable at turning off their gain life land. Their legendary land is worth turning off. So I think I'm just going to submit like this. Lantern Control is definitely a unique archetype. Yeah, no joke. Like, we're probably going to spend like 1 to 2 more days playing crappy decks, and then if it looks like we're really going to go the Invitational because the donations are happening, we'll probably buckle down and start playing Eldrazi, Tron, and Dredge in real decks. Yeah, I guess this is a keep. Bottom that. That first hand was close. If that first hand had a second white source, I might have kept it. Looking forward to getting discard spelled on one. Oh, just a bell, sure. I would have kept the no-lander on the draw with a scry. I think I just want both of these. The central air conditioning unit in my house. Oh, they just have bell, whatever. I guess I should have double bottomed there. It's probably a wash. We just had to replace the central air conditioning unit in my house, which for those of you who are not homeowners runs about just north of $3,000 to do. So that absorbed most of my fun money for the summer. And as good a value as the Invitational itself is, Magic events are not good value. You should never go to a Magic event expecting to come home having turned a profit. Like, that's just completely unrealistic. So I need to cover a majority of my expenses, and north of $1,000 is what it's going to cost to get to the Invitational. Like, flights are expensive because it's in Roanoke, Virginia. Then there's, a day of daycare for the kids because it's a 3-day event. Was that a good draw? Anyone sure if this was a good draw? I mean, we're like 10 out of 10 about to get Abrupt Decade, right? Oh, I missed. I guess I technically missed 2 points here. Man, leaving the sprites up, it's not irrelevant. Without love, pain, I can't get enough. at all. And agony are better than misery, trust me. Maybe I'm supposed to hold those for if they play a lantern? Yeah, probably. Probably supposed to just hold those. Alright, well, you know. Did a case or did the Prixis, right? Yeah, that's fine. Pain. No, they only have one card in hand. I'm keeping an eye on that. They only have one card in hand. I can't attack with the Mutavaults. Maybe I'm supposed to play this other Mutavault just in case they get a second one they keep in hand. Yep. We have 2 copies of... Oh, look at that. That beats an Abrupt Decay. But Count Infinity, Stony Silencing the Lantern deck. It's the little things. Lantern's actually great for us here, right? Because I get to use my fetch lands effectively now. Because I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Rather feel pain than nothing at all. Pain, I know. Now who's the prison deck? Oh, that time I missed it. They have 2 cards in their hand right now. 10 out of 10 should have attacked them with the Mutavault. I'm only attacking with 1 here because I need to leave Spell Queller up for this Abrupt Decay now. I mean, like, they could realistically surgically extract me. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't surgical me there, actually. Maybe I can afford to attack with 2 of them here. That might be true. I could afford to attack with 2 of them here. I don't even care about that, because I can Spellstutter Sprite it. And they know I have Spellstutter Sprite, so, like, you know. Okay. Do I add bits to the donation goal? I guess I could manually add bits. Sure, yes. Bits will get added to the donation goal. They're not going to automatically get added because the tool doesn't do that, but I will manually add bits to the donation goal at the end of the night because I appreciate those, and those do equate to dollars for me. So cheer away. Oh, that's a Disenchant. Please don't have another one. Well, have to burn our fetch lands here, but worth it to keep this other Spell Queller in our hand. Get sprayded. Nah. Okay, feeling pretty good. Top, I think. We'll draw our, what's it called at some point? I only had 1 card in hand here, right? I mean, they've seen the Detention Sphere, so they know what we're drawing to. Surgically naming Rune Tailor doesn't do anything. Collective Brutality. Yeah, you get the Ceremonious Rejection out of my hand. I need to just save this Queller for a... Abrupt Decay. We're basically just on auto pass here until we find the Detention Sphere. Sure. We're basically just like auto passing here until we find the thing. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. They had a card in their hand. I'm so dumb. They messed up, and then I messed up back. Whatever. We're both just auto-passing, so... Trying not to time out here. To be fair, I shouldn't have had that damage happen. Like, if my opponent's playing well, that damage isn't even an option. So... My opponent offered that damage because we're both playing quickly, and then I missed it because I'm playing quickly. Just double bottoming anything not Detention Sphere here. Yep. Hey, look at that. Is that good? If so, why? Please explain. Opponent concedes. Yep. Alright. Well, yep. I think we're just click and submit. Yep. Click and submit. We have Stony Silence in play, Remora. They can't activate any of their crap. And we still gotta win another game, right? Or more specifically, we have to not lose. Alright, I mean, this is a keep. We're gonna feel bad when we get Thoughtseize, but, like, we're not mulliganing this hand ever in this matchup. They have 7 minutes. Alright, that's good for us. 10 out of 10 would love to draw a click. Oh, is that good? Top. They could have an Abrupt Decay here too. So like they have discard spell for this one. They could have an Abrupt Decay for this next one. They shuffled, sweet, so they don't have it. They don't have a land either. That's good for us. I'm gonna play this land and pass. Ten out of 10 negating an Ancient Stirring Seer. Yep. Got it here. Missing line drops, so we're going to try and capitalize on that. Spell Queller, yep. 10 out of 10 quelling a thing here, too. Otherwise, going to click them. That's pretty good. Kane's Lance with the $4.99 resubscription. Thank you for the continued support. I do appreciate it. Welcome back. God, yes! No one will stir! And on that night, no one was stirring. Not even a mouse. Pastor TJ with the new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Oh, look at that. We can resto the Spellstutter Sprite a couple of times here. Is that good? If so, why? Please explain. Oh, God. Just putting things on the table. Trigger. Yes. Trigger. I'm gonna save this shuffle for later in case we need it. This is all I want to do in life. That's all I want to do. Just cast Spellstutter Sprites. And Spell Quellers. Triggers. Triggers! Good games, opponent. Good games. Opponent said, GG's, good luck in the rest of the league. Good guy, Lantern opponent. Alright, well, you know, we're 1-0. Dex literally unbeatable. Dex undefeated. So, yeah, you basically just, like, whenever you look at a list of Mardu cards, you're like, why aren't I playing Tarmogoyf? I feel like there should be Tarmogoyf somewhere. Get wrecked, Lantern. Yeah, right? Get him good. Get him good. I think Stifle will be a safe reprint Mardu. That's interesting. I don't know, actually. Go to sleep, just over and over and over again. They tried their darndest. Yeah, but a Kiki Cord. Kiki Cord was never a good deck in Modern. I am just a slightly above average Magic player that played a large number of Magic events, and I really enjoy the type of Magic that Kiki Cord plays, but it's finally positioned poorly enough that even playing reasonably well, you're still mostly just getting slaughtered with it, so I've mostly put the deck down. The deck isn't on my tapped out. Yeah, at some point, Magic Online will get its shit together and have an API. I'll add it to my tapped out now. Thanks for the reminder, Rogue. One of the nice things about Hex, if you've played, you wanted the Invitational? Maybe. So, I was originally planning to spend my own money to get to the Invitational, but my central air conditioning unit in my home failed last week, and we had to spend a little north of $3,000 to replace it, so that kind of soaked up all of my fun money for the summer. So we're going to be streaming a bunch of Magic in the next 2 weeks, and with that donation goal is fortunate enough to slide across the bottom from the generous people on the internet, I will 10 out of 10 be heading to the Invitational, but unfortunately, I don't really have $1,000 of my own money to spend right now. This is a Blood Moon deck, right? Almost certainly a Blood Moon deck. 10 out of 10 a Blood Moon deck. Yep. Okay. Please find me a fetch land or a basic island. Oh, I got one more shot at this. Oh, actually, so this is interesting. I think I'm actually supposed to just play this Plains and pass because, yeah, so I can flash in a Spellstutter Sprite in response to a Blood Moon and then path the Sprite for my basic island on my turn, and then we can de-sphere the Blood Moon. So I think that's the line here. As opposed to casting Serum Visions and hoping, yeah. 10 out of 10 the line. Gonna do this now. The old build your own rampant growth here. Get that basic island. So we could have like risked it for the biscuit and then drawn that and then not played Magic, but now we're gonna get to play Magic this game, which feels good. I missed a point. You're right. I missed a point. I'm really good at missing points of damage in case anyone hasn't noticed. I'm just gonna lock my land down and then we're gonna die anyways. Oh, Magic is fun. I guess I get to cast this Resto Angel. So, when people talk about Blood Moon only beating the greedy mana bases in Modern, they're completely lying to you. Blood Moon beats every mana base in Modern. Like, our mana base has how many basic islands in it? I think 6. And we've got a bunch of fetches for them, and, like, we're getting Blood Mooned out of this game, right? Like, okay, we've got 4 basic islands, and then 8 fetches for them, so, or 7 fetches? Maybe we don't have as many as I thought, but, like, Blood Moon is good against the 2-color decks in Modern. Like, that's just, it's just a fact. Like, good stuff. Blood Moon beats all, it even sometimes beats the decks that can function off of mountains, honestly. Like if you're a 2-color red deck, like, sometimes Blood Moon still beats you. Like, that's just how it is. Disenchant, Celestial Purge, Disdainful Stroke, Flashfreeze, Condemn and Path. Path's actually reasonable because we could Path ourselves, right? Spreading Seas is actually kind of funny because we could spread ourselves. Spreading Seas versus Blood Moon is timestamps, so whichever one gets played second sticks around. So the problem with Blood Moon is that Blood Moon always leaves someone feeling cheated. Either my opponent does what they did that game and, like, they played their card and I lost the game because they played their card and I didn't really get to make, like, I had one meaningful decision that game and then my opponent had a Johnny to make my meaningful decision not matter. Or, like, my opponent doesn't draw their Blood Moon and they're like, oh, I didn't draw my Blood Moon and I didn't get to punish their greedy mana base because of it. Yeah, be careful of Chalice on one. That makes Path slightly worse, I guess. I'm going to split the difference on these and go 1, I think. I think I want these other cards. On my heart. I mean, yep, this hand gets to play Magic when they have a Blood Moon. Sure, I mean, Eldrazi-Tron's one of the best decks in the format, and the red-white prison deck is, like, tier 3 at best. Which is fine. Like, Modern's a format full of people playing tier 3 decks to reasonable results. Like, the difference between a tier 3 deck in Modern and a tier 1 deck and, like, a tier 3 deck in or Standard and a tier 1 deck is, like, night and day. Like, their power levels are much closer. Evening, Aaron. I mean, you have to be a wizard to play Tron, right? Like, the top of your deck has to be super hot. Decks just, like, slaughter people when they live off the top well. Opponent puts a card on top, sure. Messy, messy begging. This might just be a Snapcaster Viper here. Unless this is a Wall of Omens. Just getting Blood Moon, Chalice of the Void for 1 sure. Is it worth spreading the temple? I don't think so. I think I'd rather save the spreading seas for myself, especially with the Cryptic Command in my hand. I think trying to spread them off of their color is a pretty narrow proposition on average. Blue source. Well, remember that time we left 3 paths in? I guess Chalice is probably a reason to cut more paths. You look sure. Oh, yeah, that's true. Like if they Blood Moon us here, we just like spread this. That's fine. The wet sea. I'm gonna target this, I assume. I don't really play that many 2-mana spells, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run this out. Queller hit some things. Be disinterested in what the critics say. See what kind of big, scary 6-mana play they have. I don't have an objective basis for having played either of those decks for a reasonable amount of matches. Make a scene. God, our deck has 26 lands in it. I'm supposed to give this the D now that I drew a Celestial Purge. Could see that being the truth. I wish they'd play something I could Spell Queller. Good lord. I'm gonna spread my own Mutavault here. Sweet. A little sad that I did that now that I drew another one, but like I have Cryptic Command up guaranteed. Like I have enough counters I could probably keep a Blood Moon off the table, plus I have Purge plus D-Sphere here. What on earth is this? Some big giant X card? Please be negatable. Please be negatable. I don't know what they're doing. We tapped our lands wrong. We're going to put our Simian Spirit Guide back in our hand. Of course you can undo Simian Spirit Guide. Why wouldn't you be able to? Sure. Exile that one. Yes, please. Yep, definitely want both of those. Top, top. Probably want to draw the Colonnade first, right? I've done that line before. I had a free event entry. Let's see what kind of scary planeswalker they stick this turn. Hopefully whatever the scary planeswalker is, it gets Celestial Purged. Give another Chalice. The old mana monkey cast, yep. Respect that. And a Leyline, sure. Leyline just actually doesn't have a text box in this matchup, right? Pretty sure. Path your Gideon. I guess I want all 4 paths in my deck because they have these Gideons and they have Platinum Empyrean too. And conservative play is probably to negate this, right? So that way I can play the Spell Queller when I have another negate up. I want the Queller in play so I can block this idiot, but that's probably a loose. God, remember that time I shredding seized my Mutavault for missing line drop, turn 26 land deck? Feels bad, man. Please be something I can Queller. It's unfortunate. Assemble the Legion. I loved that card in Standard. It was the best. It's in the way of what? It's in the way of what? Like the cards in my hand that you can't read the text boxes of anyways? I love how it's only the people that don't subscribe that complain about that too. It's like I don't contribute anything around here, but bitch. Oh, that's a good line. I like that line. Thank you for pointing that out. That would be sweeter, because then we get our Mutavault back, and we'd still get to draw a card eventually. I appreciate that. I definitely don't always have the optimal line, especially when we're playing quickly and reading the chat and have a lot else going on. There you go, Deathly Feed. God bless. You're allowed to complain. You pay money to be here. Sure, man. Quell yourself. Yeah, I could have disenchanted the Assemble Legion or Celestial Purged it, really. Oblivion Ring. Oh, this is going to be funny. So this is going to resolve. It's going to exile my Spell Queller. They're going to recast the Anger. I'm going to disenchant the Oblivion Ring in response to them casting the Anger. We're going to re-Queller the Anger. Oh, magic. I mean, you don't have to have money to pay. I don't expect anyone to send money to be here. Like, we're just streaming so everyone can enjoy it. But, like, you know, just, like, don't complain about things that are harmless if you're not. Wrath of God. I think that's fine. Cast the Anger. And then I was going to play this Clique at the end step here and click myself, probably. What do you got as a follow-up? Blood Moon. Huh. I guess I'm just Celestial Purging that. I'm just going to click my opponent during their draw step here. Try and take a scary away from them. And then turn the corner with our creature lands. Oh, I can't click them. Whoops. Nope, we're going to keep that negate. I knew that. Yeah, I'm just going to fetch my basics here. And then let this happen, I think. Do I need a second white for any reason? I think I'd rather have a fourth blue so I can snap Cryptic. Yeah, so this is just going to happen, and then we won't have our creature lands to beat down with. It's a byproduct of OBS and a virtual machine. Bottom top? Do I want to de-sphere that? It really increases my clock. But like a lot, right? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just gonna pass for now. Hi. Else file. Moto already crashed in the first round of this league, so this league's already free. League's already bought and paid for. Moto crashed once already. Oh, it makes blue mana. Look at that. Do this, and then I think at this point I'm supposed to give this the D. Nah, it's probably fine to wait. We're going to need to give that the D here in a second, so glad we waited. They have multiple Platinum Empyreans in their deck, apparently. God, remember that time we were conservative with this card and it paid off? God bless us, everyone. Mutavault's really it's a real boy! I mean, it's asking for the D real bad, right? It's just like looking at me longingly. Just really wants the D. Oh, because I cast the other Madcap? That's fair. Alright, should be pretty dead here. They got any funny business over here, we should ask them to quell themselves politely. Yeah, so I want this extra path, and I want to cut this Spreading Sea, I think, since they have Platinum Empyreans and Gideons, so, yep. Are my Twitch alerts not working? Nope, yep, they're working. Alright, weird. Alright, I'm gonna submit. Actually, maybe the, top? Maybe the, one Ceremonious Rejection I have in my board is worthwhile because of Chalice and... Yeah, it hits Platinum Empyrean and Chalice of the Void. So yeah, I think I should have brought in the Ceremonious Rejection over the second C. I think that would have been a more than reasonable decision. D-Sphere, Spell Queller, Path. Yeah, I kind of want all these things. I don't think I want the Path at this point in the game. 10 out of 10 take a Queller, though. Put it mold to 5 for us, right? I guess I could have taken the Path, and then the event I didn't need it, I could have clicked it out of my own hand. It's not completely unreasonable. Another island, and Path. Alright, yeah, I think we're just going top at this point. Play my tapped land to pass the turn. This is game 3. Kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. Alright, play this. Ask my opponent to politely quell themselves. I mean, except we, like, actually just don't care about these cards, right? Just, like, the game plan is just, like, ignore them. Like, make them not be cards. Yeah, I'm just gonna click myself and put this Path on the bottom of my deck. Another Spell Queller is a real good hit. I'm gonna start by attacking before I see what I want to do here, because if they have a way to kill this, we're gonna go ahead and Spellstutter Sprite this. And then, I'm actually not going to attack with this turn now, because I don't want to attack into a Blessed Alliance. Next turn, if I attack with the Spellstutter Sprite and the Clique, I can sack the Clique to the Alliance. Yeah, I need to add the overlay back in. Now we're just going to have another one. Huh. It's kind of... Yeah, I'm just going to let that happen at this point. They're so low on resources that, like, I really don't like quelling removal. Sure. Alright, 22 more turns, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, and this is what I feel like. Like I said, I mentioned Blood Moon's kind of this card that always leaves someone feeling cheated. Like, my opponent's like, oh man, my opponent, like, drew all their basic lands this game. My Blood Moons didn't do anything. Whereas, like, in the first game, they're like, I didn't draw any of my basic lands. The Blood Moons won in the game. A full house worth of nothing, yep. Am I just flashing? Yeah, I'm just flashing in a Queller to increase the clock here. And we're probably pathing our Spellstutter Sprite at end step here. So we can get our 4th basic island, so that way we can Serum Visions while still leaving Cryptic Command up. This is like just a great example of like why decks like my opponents aren't particularly good. I have a 4th basic island, right? Yes, I do. God bless. I'm pretty sure we did. That would have been embarrassing if we just pathed ourselves and then didn't have a 4th basic island. Friends, it was nice to meet them. Hope I never see them again. Keep the untapped mountain. Maddie, were you here for the Grafdigger's Cage Lingering Soul Snapcaster deck? If you weren't here for that one, let me tell you, it was a real treat. Yeah, you were here for that one? Can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover. And I know you can't afford to bite that tattoo on your shoulder. It's right off the corner of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't never getting older. Opponent said GG's. Not even gonna make us show us our hand full of counterspells. I mean, hey, we're 2-0 in this league. Opponents complaining about their draw. Well, you boarded poorly and your deck's wildly inconsistent on top of it. So, like, you know, probably not going to light up very well. Still not as good as 5-color. We did 3-2 with the 5-color challenge for each deck. So, there's still time. We could do better than that. Moved to the city and I broke down crying. Now we're looking pretty in the hotel bar and I just like to take a moment to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a TCG player and content producer, and welcome to my Twitch page, maybe my YouTube page in the future. If you're just joining us, make sure you check out my YouTube archive later for all of the matches that we've already played. If you're enjoying the content and you want to show a little bit of support, there's a couple different ways to do that. The first is by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. You can also use that donate button down below the stream to contribute to my STG Invitational Fund. We're going to be streaming Magic almost every day for the next 2 weeks, prepping for that, standard and modern stuff. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout there, you'll save 8% on your singles order. InkedGaming.com will love to help you customize your gaming experience. You can use code Jeff12 to save 12% on all your purchases there towards custom game. I always mess up their playmats and mouse pads. MTG Card Market buys and sells physical Magic cards and also has some great written content. In addition to myself writing weekly for them, they also have authors like Dylan Donagins and Kevin Jones. You can also check out sparedeck.com for renting physical, standard, or modern decks. Use code Hoagland7 to save 7% on their website, and you can rent a deck for a weekend up to an entire month. I use their service quite a bit. If I go to the Invitational, I'll likely be renting one or both decks from them that I'll be playing. So, anywho, we've got another match here. My opponent is waiting on whether or not they're going to keep their hand, and our hand is pretty reasonable. 10 out of 10 about to keep. I don't like blue-black fairies, so probably not going to test blue-black fairies at all. I don't think Bitter Blossom is a particularly good card in Modern. Much like Stoneforge Mystic and Bloodbraid Elf wouldn't be particularly powerful right now. Bitter Blossom was once banned and then got unbanned. It didn't do a whole lot. Likely not Batman. So you could be Batman. You're just likely not Batman with the new Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you very much and welcome. The new subscribers, we had a bunch of new subscribers today. Make sure you link your subscribed Twitch account with your discordapp.com account and check out our subs-only Discord server. You kind of pick my brain in there at all times of the day when I'm conscious. Stoneforge Mystic. How would Stoneforge Mystic be good right now? The best deck in the format plays Culligan's Command, a bunch of discard spells, a bunch of removal, and, like, plays cards that are... Alright, well, the good news is we're going to get to Spreading Seas our Tron opponent on, too. You feel free to link me whatever you would like on Twitter or Twitch. I don't promise to look at everything, but I do try. Don't mind me. So, like, they're going to get Eldrazi Temple and then turn 3 Thought Not Seer us anyways. So, if the payoff for untapping with your 1/2 in Modern on turn 3 is putting a 4/4, decks are literally fucking killing you on turn 3 in Modern. If someone could kill me on turn 3 in Modern, I should be allowed to put a 4/4 lifelink Vigilance artifact into play that gets Culligan's commanded and Maelstrom pulsed and like all sorts of other terrible things that can happen to it. They got a mountain? What? Alright, I'm confused now. I have no idea what's going on. Let's start with Serum Visions, I think, here. Ooh, look, we hit a land. Ooh, Path? Spellstutter Sprite. I think I want both of these. I'm not actually sure. I think I don't want the Sprite. I'm going to shock myself with this and then cast another Serum Visions. Grab that Path. Bloodboon Shroud. Do I want this Sprite? Yeah, I think we'll take a Sprite at this point. Maybe I actually just wanted both of those. Banefired and Stuffy Doll. Man, this is just like the Magic Online Goulet this evening, huh? It's like, what's a terrible thing that can happen to you? Probably... what does this card even do? Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Sure. Yes, 10 out of 10 Jace should be unbanned. Completely unreasonable that he's illegal. Like, people are casting Karn on turn 3, I should get to cast Jace on turn 4. Do I want to just, like, aggressively bottom here, looking for another Spreading Seas, I think. Just give her the D. This is the competitive Modern League. I paid $12 to play in these 5 matches. This is the dawning. Solemn Simulacrum, yep. Alright, click. Just gonna pass here for now, I think. Take my 2. I'm gonna end step click here. They don't do anything else. I mean, taking a Blasphemous Act here, I really just don't care, right? Like, just all of these things are fine. I guess I could just take the Act out of their hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Act out of their hands. Oh, I didn't write down the rest of their hand. So it was Act, Clasm, Worm, Bolt, Act, Clasm, Worm, Bolt. Yep. Cryptic Command's a great draw. Yeah, I think taking the 1 Act is fine there, and then we can resto the click and take the other Act next turn. Wish someone out there will find me. Till then I walk alone. Down the line that divides. old modern staple stuffy doll. And this is deals damage. It deals that much damage to the chosen player. Am I supposed to just cryptic this and try and draw a card? Just because, like, it lets me use my mana. The only problem with this is it gives them an opening to bolt the clique, but I don't think I hate that. This is a competitive league. Magic Online is good testing, etc., etc. Yeah, they're gonna bolt my clique here, which kind of sucks. So it's like, I think not giving them an opening to bolt the clique is like possibly a reason to just wait on that. Am I supposed to D-sphere this? I almost feel like I am. I feel like I can't just keep taking hits from this stupid thing. And you don't get to draw a card when it gets exiled, so... Do you have any advice? Have you played a competitive REL event before? I assume you have if you're qualified for the Invitational. I don't know. Don't be late for your rounds. It's just like any other tournament, really. Only you don't have to pay money to play in it, which is sweet. So their hand right now is Blasphemous Act, Pyroclasm, Wormcoil Engine. One card we don't know. This is the Wormcoil Engine. Sure. So, I think I'm going to play out the Spell Queller here for the sake of efficiency, because I can always resto the Spell Queller later to get some extra points or to counter something. And I can path this on my turn. Oops, let him trigger Assault. Yep. Sure. Assault might be relevant, right? Alright, well that's actually really good. Because it means I can click them during their draw step and then untap and kill them. So either to not have banefire be in their hand and then draw another one. So hopefully they don't have double banefire here. Kind of punished for having run the Restoration Angel out. Anger, Blasphemous Act, and Pyroclasm. So this currently costs them 6. Oh, and they're going to get to double whatever they do. Well, that sucks. I mean, yep, you can keep all those. What does this do? Copy target instant or sorcery spell, create a token of target creature. Sure. So this is just a double Clasm here. I mean, this is fine. We just have to fade one draw step here, right? We basically just, like, flash the Spell Queller in, hit my opponent for 6, and they're dead to my creature land. So we have to fade, like, Boros Reckoner and bullshit next turn. And they can die. So if they just draw one little brick, I'll die next turn. It's possible I should have just been more aggressive. I could have put my opponent dead this turn, right? Possibly. I definitely missed some points of damage here. I feel like I could have had four more points at some point here. So if they draw the card to kill us, they draw the card to kill us. Dead Boros Reckoner, dead the burn spell. Dead to a lot. Stupid Amazon. And that's not specifically true anymore. I do get extra money. Oh, we have Path for Boros Reckoner. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, good job, chat. Hopefully we'd have gotten there before I conceded. Turn off auto yields. Hopefully they're realizing how dead they are. Wait. Do they not know how their own deck works? Shouldn't they just copy that to draw a bunch of cards? I don't understand. I think they're supposed to copy that to draw a bunch of cards. I don't know. Maybe they want to save this to double the X spell. No, Prime's the same as a $5 sub. I can't sprite the Tormenting Voice. I'd only have one fairy. God, if Spell Queller was a fairy, I would have been building this deck ages ago. Just be even more insane. The good news here is we can sprite a removal spell on one of these dorks here. So unless they have, like, a can't be countered... No, that's not true. They have this stupid thing. So if they have Lightning Bolt, they can double it. Okay, so they're not dead if they have a Bolt. God dang it, Bobby. Alright, let's sprite one of these, then hope to fade another draw. Counter this one on the Mutavault. Yeah, 10 out of 10 after sprite one. And I almost certainly could have gotten in 2 more points of damage this game. So like I said, if we end up dying here, it's definitely my fault. Oh jeez, they get to mirror pull it. The fucking technology. Alright, well he's gonna have a lot more draw steps. That's unfortunate. Opponent definitely gaining percentage points from us not knowing exactly what they're doing. Mindstone, sure. People questioning our flash freezes in the sideboard. Deal. The Colonnade actually speeds up our clock, right? I'm dead in 3 instead of 2 instead of 4 now. It's a real good path target, you're not wrong. Come on, if you hit it. Please just be Blasphemous Act. I'm gonna die to an X spell here. Why would you even attack us? Alright. That's fine. We kind of know what's going on now. Kinda. Stony Silence seems fine. Oh. Oh, Runed Halo. Let me tell you a story about a card called Runed Halo naming banefire. Cryptic doesn't do anything. His card's uncounterable. I mean, Magic's a game that has variance by design. Yeah, Sprite seems pretty bad, I agree. Isn't Condemn better than Path? No, I think I want to kill them. Like, I need to kill them, right? Like, they're basically a combo deck. Maybe Flashfreeze is too narrow. Is Disenchant worse than Stony Silence? Probably. Do I need 4 of that effect? Probably not. I'm gonna cut a land. I'm just gonna cut a land. You think so? I mean, I just need a way to kill them. I can't cut all these Spell Quellers. Like, I'm cutting the Sprites already cuts a bunch of our clock. Like, I have 9 creature lands, Burgle. I think going down to 8 is fine. Yep, and seems great. Probably don't want that. Definitely want that. I'm gonna go ahead and spread to start here. See where we end up at. Is it Chalice the Void? Tormenting Void, second. Second, Stony Silence, less good than the first. Runed Halo and Cryptic Command. Or Mesa Cryptic Command. I probably want both of those, actually. I definitely want to make my land drop next turn. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I think I'm holding this fetch land so I can draw the Cryptic that's on top of my deck. You know what? I should have cracked them for 2, I think, because I'm probably not. Yeah, I'm probably just drawing. Solemn Simulacrum. That's reason to play the Restoration Angel out. Why do I need another white source? This is going to be a Hallowed Fountain. Banefire is what that card's called, right? I'm going to gather that shit real quick. off the table. Sure, new stuffy doll. Yeah, I'm just gonna apply pressure now. Yeah, I can't be targeted by banefire. So this stops banefire from targeting me. That's how magic works. Please don't Ugin me or all this dust me. Sure, deal. So since they're letting me untap here, I'm gonna go ahead and Detention Sphere this as opposed to pathing it, because I want to save the path for quick speed interaction in case they go like Stuffy Doll into Sweeper in the same turn. And again, I'm giving up a 2-point attack here on purpose because I don't want them to be able to go Stuffy Doll into Sweeper kill me. Yeah, but this prevents me from being targeted by it. You can't be targeted by things you have protection from. So, if you can't target me with banefire, it doesn't matter that I can't be prevented. Are we clearing away this guy yet? Nope, not yet. I think taking them off Tron is probably worthwhile. It's a good one. Counters all his dust. So they're gonna have to kill the Restoration Angel this turn, because otherwise they're dead to... Yep, never mind. Thing in the way she gives an excuse. Concedes. Alright, sure. Do I want to change how we sideboarded? I don't think so. Do I want the Celestial Purge for the Chandras? Probably not. That's probably not good enough. Click submit. We did switch decks, Rollick. We are 2-0 with this deck right now, and of course, we are playing Mono Red Tron in the 2-0 bracket because Magic Online. Yep, turn 2 Stony Silence, turn 3 Runed Halo, Detention Sphere. Looks like we have tools. Everyone. I don't think we're going to finish this league tonight. In fact, this might be the last match. It's a 1:45 to midnight here, and I have to wake up with the kids in the morning, and they wake up at about 6 a.m., so... I mean, we do have 4 main deck spreading seas, so, you know... I'm saying there's a chance. Up the night, yeah, she got a fake ID. They'll never know she's 17. Get this down. No, that means that Magic Online doesn't pair based on record, is what that means. You haven't played Magic Online before, so this is interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to shock myself so we can quell a Chandra, right? Seems like the plus EV play here. Like, they haven't done anything, so they probably have a 4-drop. Way too fast. To the ground. She gives everyone away. Alright. Ask my opponent to kindly quell themselves. Blue source. Ding. God, I love when the fries finish at exactly the right moment. Isn't that all 21? How much longer she can get away with. I think I'm just Cryptic Commanding this to use my mana. I really want to try and hit my land drops too. Like, I've got D-Sphere as a flexible answer. I'm gonna start by spreading, seizing them off of some mana this turn. Yep, the coupon codes at all the sponsors are usable as many times as you would like. And I'm not even gonna bluff anything here. Let's just go ahead and get our damage in while the damage getting is good. Imagine their slip, right? Cannon will be held. Damn it. I forgot the golden rule. Never spreading sees the tower. The Tron player always has another tower. Hell's rain. Change all my tomorrows for just one yesterday. The old banefire, the Spell Queller. Yep. Teach you a lesson in the worst kind of way. One yesterday. Just one yesterday. Think I want to leave up Snap Cryptic here. Yeah. Pretty good chance they play a spell next turn that I want to Snap Cryptic. Lordy. Brings hell's rain. Just one yesterday. I'm gonna do this, and if we miss, we did not miss. That's good. Resto sounds great, right? I guess Resto's actually not very good. It's kind of a clock, right? I'm gonna go top there. Play this out. Pass the turn. That's pretty good. So, I'm going to end step, Snapcaster Cryptic, bounce my Spreading Seas, and I'm going to return the Spreading, bounce my Spreading Seas, draw a card, and then we can replay the Spreading Seas, and their Tron piece they only have one of. This one. Teach you a lesson in the worst kind of way. Huh. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to play this Runed Halo on Banefire here. And I think I'm just going to play... Do I want to Serum Visions now? I could Serum Visions, crack them for 2. Or I could play the Restoration Angel. I probably just want to play the Restoration Angel, right? That's kind of annoying. I guess I have Path's Exile, so I don't really care. this. Another Rune Halo. Probably don't need that. Top this click. Can click this Stony Silence out of my hand. We could be immortal. Oh, right, and they can't equip this or return it. Seems good. Forgot about Stony Silence. So it actually just didn't matter when I said that was annoying. What I actually meant was it doesn't matter. Immortals. We have a Stony Silence. I'm not going to Vegas. Yeah, they'd have to have, like, Ugins or Aulas this year to get rid of this stuff, so I think I'm better off just, like, playing around those. Blasphemous Act. Sure. Here's an interesting question. Am I supposed to path this so they don't draw a card? What do you think? Could they draw something that gets me into trouble? They could draw, like, Bolt or something to, like, them not die to these. I should 10 out of 10 just path this, right? This is a kind of a pivotal moment, and this game's almost over. Because, like, even if they have a Wormcoil as a follow-up, I have a Detention Sphere to deal with that, right? They only have one card in their hand right now. So, like, I think I'm supposed to path this to deny them the draw. What if they have something weird that lets them kill the Colonnade, though? No, they can't, because if I path this, they don't draw a card. I mean, they only have one card in their hand. I think we're supposed to path this. They only have one card in their hand, and they can't play those in response to this. Alright. Good games, opponent. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Remember, the archives are going to go up on the YouTube channel with this and the Bant Counter Company deck as well. They'll get uploaded in process, and they'll get posted in the morning when I roll out of bed when my children are screaming at 6 a.m. So thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I really appreciate the resubs and a bunch of new subscribers as well as the $90 worth of donations that got us kickstarted towards the GP Vegas fund. I'm going to be streaming Magic Online stuff almost every day for the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to try and fit a long 12-ish hour stream in there some way to try and drive some donation money. So, at any rate, catch y'all around. Anyone who's playing at GP Vegas, good luck this weekend. I'll be back, though, before that starts, so have a good evening.